Hey guys, Brittany from Atlas here. Congratulations on making it to the last day of our program. So if you're wondering what to do now, as I mentioned in the last video, we have a few programs at Atlas that can really help you. We have virtual or in-person personal training or coaching with me. And that can be, if you want, twice a week for us to go through a workout together every week, or if you want to do once a month and I just check in with you about how things are going, if you want to do stuff on your own, if you want to just get on a walking program, if you want to start running, if whatever it is, I can help you through that. Just send me an email. We also have virtual yoga classes right now that you can do, and a stretch and posture class. Those are live in person. If you're looking for something where you can just do on your own, we're working on building up our YouTube station. So you might spend some time here on YouTube looking around at what we have already, and know that we're going to be putting content up every month from now on. We'll have a workout of the week. We'll have a workout focus that we'll do, and we'll be putting up things like dance and cardio, short 15-30 minute classes, or yoga videos you can do. So paying attention on here for stuff you can do on your own. All right, any other questions that you have, please feel free to reach out to me via email. Okay, let's get to it. So let's get down and we're gonna do a child's pose. Now, we said this before that you can either do child's pose like this. This is the regular child's pose. You also, if you can't get into that position, you can use a chair this way or this way. Or if you really can't do any of those, standing and just getting in this position here. We just want the arms outreached and the back kind of curled over. We're gonna do our breathing in this position today. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna get in that position, and then you're gonna think about breathing into this whole back area, lower back, upper back, everything. And so you're gonna think about opening up that whole back part of you when you inhale and letting it go when you exhale. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in that position, reach the arms out. You can rest your forehead on the ground. And then I want you to take a big, deep inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale, I'm thinking about expanding your back, filling it with air. And relax. Still thinking about like the lower belly, the middle ribs, and the upper. And inhale again. And exhale. You know that you tend to have low back tightness or mid back tightness or shoulder tightness. You can kind of focus on that area, really making sure that it moves. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Nice job. Okay. We're going to stay down here. I want to do a Superman. Now, this is laying all the way down like this, and the movement's going to be like this. Now, that's not something that you can do. That position's not reachable. You can just go to the bird dog we've been doing and follow along with us there. Okay, so go down on your stomach. You do want your head up. I don't want you to rest your head down because we are working those back muscles. And you're just gonna take your opposite arm leg. So I'm gonna do my left arm and my right leg off, just about 2 to 3 inches. You kind of want to go like, even with your body. You don't need to go super high. That's really not necessary. If you notice when I do that, I just kind of bend through my low back. We want to keep the chest down and just raise arm and leg. Let's alternate. Well, you can do them where you raise up off the ground more. For what we're doing, just working on our posture and range of motion, it's really not necessary. I'm just going back and forth as a nice even cadence. And you also want to think about staying long. So reaching your arms long, reaching your toes long. Let's do one more on each side. And relax. Nice. Now we're going to go back into that child's pose. So remember child's pose, you want to go knees pretty far apart, about a width of a yoga mat, and sit, and your toes kind of come closer together. They can touch, or they can just be close together. Reach the arms long again, and we're going to inhale and breathe into the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale again. Really think about getting that space between your shoulder blades to open up, and relax. Exhale, and inhale. Think about the ribs really expanding, and exhale, and inhale. exhale, let it go. One more time, big inhale, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold it, and exhale. Nice, okay, let's go right back down onto our stomach. Reaching out, looking forward, and opposite arm and leg just coming up and reach and down and alternate. Again, just a couple inches, not super high. Your chest shouldn't raise up off the ground, your hips shouldn't come up off the ground. Maybe just the top of your thigh barely, and the whole arm comes off. If this is bothersome to your shoulders, you can go a little wider, so it's more like a Y position. That's totally fine too, whatever feels good to you. Back and forth, breathing. We're strengthening up those back muscles. We're opening up the chest and the hip flexors doing this. Getting out of that sitting position. One more on each. And relax. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna get our hips nice and moving, work out the stiffness there. So we're gonna do step over. So pretend there's an object there that you're stepping over with both legs, and then you're gonna go back and step underneath something. So it's like there's a box on the ground, I'm gonna step over it, and then pretend there's a bar that I gotta step under. Good. And exaggerate. Do it as much as you can. So really exaggerate, step over, and then really exaggerate, get as low as you can, step under. This is just getting your hips moving in all sorts of range of motion, opening them up. Under, and we're gonna do one more this direction, over, over, and under. Okay, now you're gonna go back. So I want you to go under first. So we're gonna go under, stepping, and then over. So you should be going the opposite direction you were last time. Make a nice little box with your feet. Good. Over, over, under, under. Now you'll feel like you're starting to get the hang of it a little bit. It's kind of awkward at first. Challenges your balance a little bit. And one more. Good. Okay, we're gonna pair this with some T squeezes. So getting that upper back, opening up the chest. We're gonna go palms facing forward. You're just gonna squeeze back and relax. Good, doing both at the same time. Squeeze and relax. What you wanna watch out for is you don't wanna do this. Not up, just straight back. That should be really opening through the chest there. Good. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax. Really think about pinching your shoulder blades together in the back as you squeeze. Squeeze, relax. A couple more. Relax, good. Whew. Probably feeling a little blood flow in the arms and the shoulders. Good. Okay, now stepping off to the side, and we're gonna go over and under. Good. Again, you'll feel like you have a little more of the cadence this time. Under. Keep going. Get low and get high. So this time the objects are bigger. So the box is bigger, the pole is lower, get underneath it. Good, and switch directions. Go under, step. Good, and over. Under, and over. Now you're probably starting to feel it in the legs a little bit. And over. Nice, make it big. Under, keep breathing. Over. Under. Over, one more time. Under. And over. Great job. Okay, now doing those T-skis again. Palms are forward, hands are either at shoulder height or just a little bit lower. And we're gonna squeeze and hold. Relax. Squeeze. Relax. So it feels good. Squeeze. You can go up with the chin. Relax. Up and relax. Squeeze. Relax. Squeeze. Relax again. If you need to go down here, if it's like pinching in your shoulders up here, go down a little lower. Squeeze. Relax. Squeeze. Relax. relax, and one more. Squeeze, relax. Nice job. Okay, now we're doing squats. So you can either use the chair for help or just do them, okay? I'm gonna just do them. Obviously, if you need to use the chair, do that. So feet a little bit wider than your hips. So my hips are about right here, so going a little wider than that. And then you wanna turn your toes out just a little bit, right? And I like to do hands out in front or hands on the hips, either one. And you're just gonna sit your hips straight down and back up. From the side, that looks like this, down and back up. You don't wanna put your hips too far back and just be leaning, facing the ground the whole time. Putting them straight down and back up. If that means you only get here and back up, not a problem. Do what you can. Down and up. Down and up. Good. I like a squat because it works the ankle range of motion, knee range of motion, hip range of motion. It really moves all of those lower body joints and gets the blood flow into those muscles. Let's do 2 more. Good, and relax. Okay. Now we're gonna use our chair, counter, desk, whatever you've got. You're gonna put your hands here and go into that kind of high plank position we've been using. And this time we're just gonna pump our ankles. So we're getting a little calf work as we're in that plank. Now you wanna make sure, just because we're doing calf work doesn't mean you don't stay tall and you keep this nice and tight. We shouldn't be arching like this, keeping that stomach nice and tight. Again, pretend someone's about to poke you, tickle you. And pump back and forth. Get really high up and try to get that heel to the ground. The further away you go, the harder it is. So find whatever works and relax. Nice job. Okay, next, not marching in place. Today instead we're gonna do heel touches. So touch, touch. Now the goal is to stay upright and you bring your foot up as high as you can. Because this is not really working my hips very much. We want to get that hip range of motion to get the knee up and rotate. Functionally working on that hip range of motion, balance, core stability, all of it together. If you can't actually touch your foot, touch the calf, or just as low as you can on your leg. But try to be consistent. Try not to do here and then to your knee. I want you to make an effort to get as low as you can. And relax. Nice. Okay, we're doing this 3 times. So back to squats. I'm going to use showing the chair. And go. Down and up. Good. You can use the chair to help you understand that you're not falling forward, keeping your chest upright. You can use it to lean back a little bit so that you're, again, not in this position. Breathing. Do whatever depth you can. Couple more. And relax. Nice. Take a breath. This is some good work today. All right, getting in that high plank position. Push up tall through your shoulders. Always think about the posture while we're doing it. Walk your feet back to wherever you can, and then ankle pump. Really get up high on those toes, make those ankles work. Calves are working, everything's working. And relax, nice. Doing great. Over halfway done. All right, we're doing heel touches and go. This is not too hard for you. What I want you to think about is trying to stay pretty stable. So if you could pick a line on the floor and try to keep your body in line with that. This is not using a whole lot of control. This is very different and much harder. Uses a lot more hip range of motion and core stability and balance. So challenge yourself to do the best you can and relax. Big deep breath. One more round. Ready? All right, we're gonna do squats. Feet a little wider than hip width, toes turned out, hands on your hips, hands out front, whatever works, and go. Good, sitting down and up, whatever you can do. Again, we're getting ankles, knees, hips, core, using the muscles a little bit, shaking out the stress of the day. Breathe and relax. Nice job. No more squats. Yay. Okay. Push up tall on your chair, counter, desk, whatever. High on the toes and ankle pumps. Go. Getting up high each one. It's not about getting lots and lots of quick reps. It's about making each one good, right? So get up high on the toes, get the heel all the way to the floor, getting that good ankle range of motion. Not just doing this. That's not really getting me a whole lot. Stay tall, stay tight in your stomach, up and down. Breathe, that too. And relax, nice job. Last one, ankle touches, 20 seconds, and go. Breathe, let's try to stay tall, touch as low as you can on your leg. Keep breathing, 5 seconds. And relax, good. All right, now we're gonna do some shoulder range of motion. So, standing, I want your feet and your hips point forward to begin with, and then what you're gonna do is take your hand forward, thumb up. We're gonna rotate, palm turns out, turn your shoulders, and come back down. We'll do the same thing on the side, so thumb up, and then turn your palm out, rotate your shoulders, come back down. We're just really opening up the shoulder joint, and turn the palm. Look with it always, make your neck get that range of motion. And turn. Turn. One more on each. We'll go the other direction next time. Okay, now we're gonna do some knee up to elbows on the chair, counter, whatever. You can do it here. The higher your hands are, the little bit easier it's gonna be. So you can also do here, or you can go straight on the ground in this kind of high plank position to start. Okay, there we go. So let's do 10 to each side. So you're bringing the knee up. You don't need to touch your elbow. You're just coming up towards it. And going back onto your toes. So even if you're on a counter, stay up on your toes. We're doing about 10, this is 4. And stay tall out of your hands. That's the biggest thing. That's gonna, working those muscles in that upright posture is gonna keep you in that upright posture all day. Couple more, breathe. And relax, good. Slow and controlled, works those muscles in that position you're in to help when you stand up. Okay, going around again, circles. So this time, we're gonna go back, we're gonna turn our palm out, and then bring the pinky forward. So you turn the whole body, thumb back, palm out, look back, watch your hand, pinky forward, come forward. So thumb back, look with it, turn your shoulders, pinky forward, come forward. Good, so we're getting some rotation. Spread those fingers, this is working the whole arm. Thumb back, spread, look, turn the hand, come forward. Spread the fingers, breathing. Good. Turn and look at it, watch it the whole time. Turn again, pinky forward, thumb back, pinky forward. Good, nicely done. Okay, let's do one more set of mountain climbers, 10 on each side, okay? Getting up tall out of your shoulders, get that good posture, not drooping everything down. Get strong through your stomach, up on the toes, and you're just gonna go 1, 1, 2, 2. The goal here is to stay still in the middle. So yes, I could get my knees up here, but I'm moving through my torso. 5, 5, but that's not really the goal. Again, the goal is to get into a good posture and just hold that as your legs move. 7. Keep pushing tall, breathe. 9, 10, good job. All right, let's do a little stretching. First, we're gonna stretch our triceps. So, standing, you're gonna bring your arm up overhead. It's like you're patting yourself on the back. And then you're gonna reach over and grab with your other hand and pull back. Now, on this one I see a lot is people just kind of do this. They lean back. You really wanna keep this, use all that core strength we just worked on, and pull your elbow back behind you. Big difference. You'll feel a lot more stretch here and in the muscle. And just hold and breathe. Reach a little more, push a little more, and relax. Good. Let's do the other side. So again, patting yourself on the back, reach over and pull that elbow back without letting yourself lean. If you want to add a little something, you can add a little side bend. That might get more into your lat. It's a great thing. Breathe, hold. These guys are nice and warmed up, so some static stretching is not a bad thing. Push a little further and relax. Nice. Okay, now we're working on the wrists. So we're gonna do roll open, spread the fingers, extend the elbows. Make sure you're turning, so you don't wanna be like this. You wanna turn out, like you're rotating your pinkies in towards each other, and then relax, and then curl. Let's do thumbs inside the fingers this time, and curl, and go all the way up. And then spread, turn the pinkies towards each other. That's the opposite of that palm down position that we do all day. And now thumbs inside the fingers. Let's roll back, curl. Should be feeling a little stretch anywhere from the forearm to the wrist to the fingers. And then open, spread, spread, spread. Turn the pinkies towards each other. Wrists back. Ooh, see if you get a little more this time. And thumbs inside the fingers. Roll. Spread, last time. And thumbs in and curl. And relax. Nice, okay. Let's do the triceps again one more time. So pulling up, pull the elbow back with your hand. You might feel like, oh, that's really good now. Now you can try and put your hand further down your back. And I am going to tell you to definitely lean this time because I know you're going to need a little more stretch the second time around. And hold and breathe. You can kind of turn a little. You might feel some stretching down on the ribs into the low back. That's the lat. That's a great thing. Adding that in. And relax. You can do this seated as well. So if you're at your desk and you just want a good stretch, this is a great one. Okay, so really reaching that hand down the back. Pull the elbow back. And then lean off to the side. You can rotate a little, get a good stretch through there. Breathe. And relax. Good. Let's do the wrists again. So this time we're going to spread this and turn the fingers away from each other and pull back. It's going to feel different. Good, and then we're gonna go fingers inside, thumbs on the outside, curl in towards each other. So we're just adjusting the angle a little bit, just gets a little bit different muscles. Good, thumbs away, or fingers away from each other, extend, spread, 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 pinky and little finger away from each other, or pinky and thumb. And thumb outside the fingers, roll and come in. So you might feel different stretch this way. There's lots of muscles in the forearms, and all these little changes make a big difference. Curl. Again, just find that spot where you feel the stretch, feel the discomfort, spread. And curl. This is great for preventing carpal tunnel, tendonitis, elbow, lateral epicondylitis, medial epicondylitis, spread, also known as golfer's elbow and tennis elbow. And curl. Most of the time it's not from tennis or golf, it's from computers. One more time, spread and pull back, and curl in. Good, whew, relax. All right, you made it all the way through the Start Moving program. Congratulations, that is such a great thing. Finish out the week strong, do your walking, do more of the classes, and I hope to hear from you soon.